I know I said I wanted to do a thing like that. I didn't publicly say this, did I? Fully. Well, now that I'm here, I'll explain it. So I was thinking, for my YouTube videos, to either make a section of my videos or have a little mini segment called Lunari Social Hour. If you're wondering why I have this on my head, my my scalp is dry. My hairline is looking worse for wear. Okay, so don't question me. You don't want to see what's going on underneath there. You don't want to see it. Anyway, so Lunari Social Hour would be me like taking a topic of my choice and talking about it for like 10 to 15 minutes and maybe even phoning in a friend, like not calling, but like maybe having them there or calling. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. We'll have to see because I have some major constraints about around when and how and what kind of content I can film. Not because of my own personal comfortability, because of my living situation. I don't live by myself, and when my mother is here, I can't really film the way I want to and really talk to y'all. So there's major constraints on what I can do. But tell me if that would be like something you guys would be interested in and would tune into, because it would just be like 10, 15 minutes, maybe nothing exceeding 20 minutes. It could be under that. Just a little segment or its own mini series. Let me know. Let me know. Because if you guys don't want it, I won't make it a thing. I just want to, do what you guys. I want to do what I enjoy, obviously. But I also want to do what you guys want to see from me and to make this an experience that we can all like as a community. Lone stars. Also, I know it may be confusing looking at me online and seeing that some of my usernames are Dead Star and some of my usernames are Lunari. So I guess I can go into some backstory. I know no one asked, but hey, you're here. I'm gonna tell you. So Lunari is a newer internet alias for me, but Luna was like my original OG internet alias way back when, aka 2018. Like I literally had Luna as a name on my Wattpad account that is still up. Don't try to find it. Don't. I'm watching you. Don't. And then Dejan Star, which came from Dejan's Gyaru, because I was Dejan's Gyaru on Instagram as a K spam account. And I got pretty popular. I got over 1,000 followers. And then some motherfucker came and hacked my shit because they had hacked my friend's account, then came and hacked mine, and the account got permanently banned. And now I am Dejan's Gyaru's on my K-pop Instagram. But like, I still to this day have not hit the level of popularity that I did back then, and I'm mad as fuck. And mind you, there was a way for me to possibly recover the account. It's just that the tech person wanted me to pay them 65 doubloonios, or like even $100. And I'm just like, I'm unemployed student. I don't have that kind of money to give you, sir. So yeah, maybe one day in the future when I have more disposable income, maybe I'll recover the account just for the shits and giggles of it and see like how my messages went down. Because the person on there, they went and was begging motherfuckers for money on my shit, dog. They were like, I need $100 for groceries. If you could type on Instagram begging people that you don't know for $100 for groceries, you could fill out you could fill out a job application. You can do it. I was livid. I was like, yo, they hacked my shit. I lost friends over it. Not as in the friends not like talking to me anymore, but as in people I could not find again because I only knew them on that account. Also, I'm like insanely chronically online. I have like 4 Instagram accounts. I know. I know. The only one that should matter to you guys is Starry Eyes Lunaris, because you're here for the makeup and stuff content. So don't worry about me and my 86, 87, 800 million, 1, 2, 3, 4, 89 million Instagram accounts. But yeah, that's a very quick, short little story time. Like, I was so mad, yo. I was like, you can't. Because the friend had asked me for my number, right? We've been friends for a while, so I was cool giving them my number. They were like, oh, follow my new account and sent the link. My dumbass pressed the link and then they stole my account. That's not my first account that got hacked. I know the other one get hacked, but that account I didn't really use for anything, so I didn't really care. I did air out the person's email because, like, I was petty like that, okay? You hack my shit, I air out your email, bitch. I was petty like that. But yeah, now I'm judging the scatters on my K-pop Instagram. Sorry, Lunaris on my makeup Instagram. Nice to meet you if this is your first time here. I'm just your average Joe Schmel, if you will. Okay, can I rant for a minute? I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be short and I'm still talking, but can I rant? Because this has been sitting in my brain for so long since I seen the video. If you guys know, the video of that one small micro creator. I don't know how big she is now. I think she's probably still a micro creator. She's bigger than me, but anyway, who like went to like a Marshall's event in her community, I think it was, and she came back and was like, I should have known that this would have. She basically was like, I should have known this would have been ghetto when I was waiting in line. There was every Joe Schmo, every schmuck off the street looking homeless, and I'm just like, no one said it was an influencer exclusive event, sister. What's your problem, girl? I'm just like, yo, I would have been mad as fuck if I go online. I see this lady showing me online saying I look homeless. Well, what they saying fuck me for? What I do? So yeah, I would have been very, very upset. Cause when I was the way she was like every Joe Schmo, every schmuck off the street, every regular Joe Schmo looking homeless, and I'm just like, thinking like they just rolled out of their beds looking homeless. I'm just like, damn, what they saying fuck me for? What I do? Like it's literally regular people. What I didn't like is she's from how she looked, okay? From how she looked, she read as presumably white to me, okay? I see black, brown, Asian, and white people in the line, and I'm just like, is the diversity why everybody look homeless? Is the diversity why they every Joe Schmo who looking homeless look like they rolled out of their beds? Is that why? Is that why? I know you might be thinking, Lunari, you're reading into it too much. I saw quite a few black and brown faces in that line. She panned over the whole line. Sister was not having it. And then when she went into the event, she was complaining about how like, oh, the keys for the doors wasn't working. Mind you, she shows herself on camera not opening it correctly. And then the assistant, like the staff there coming and opening it for her. Like he was like in the email, they're like, we invite you. Yeah, they're gonna send that out on their emailing list. They're not gonna know every single person's name. Do you know that any social media intern is not gonna sit up there and type out hundreds of names for an email to be like, yes, Karen, Linda, John, Elton, Miller, I invite you to come to our Marshall's event tomorrow at 7 o'clock. They're not gonna do that. If I was a social media intern, I would have been like, hell no, I'm not doing that. You're getting a you, a sir, a ma'am, a person. That is all you're getting from me. Because you get nothing else from me today. Don't make me call Porsche. If you know the reference, I love you. Anyway, I wouldn't do that. So I was confused as to why she was so mad. No one said it was an influencer event. Brands are gonna have events in the community to help bring in shoppers and to help let the public know about new stock and new products. So I don't know why she was so mad. They never said this was influencer only. They never said that or creator only. And mind you, sister, you was a whole micro creator. Coming from a micro creator to a micro creator, you are a whole entire micro creator. Miss Girly Pearly, you are not a celebrity, sister. Nobody knows you, girl. So why are you so pressed? Acting like she had a million billion subscribers and followers on TikTok, and that's how everybody knows her. If she was bigger, she would have been sending unnecessary hate to that branch of Marshalls for no reason. Like, girl, please. Sister, please. And she thought about going to the bar and getting like a nice cocktail or something to like ease her anger about the situation. And I'm just like, girl, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Literally, who are you? Who are you? Literally, who are you? Literally, who are you? What is your name? Where are you from? Who is you? Who is you? Like, what? I was just like, these people are regular working people. You may shop at Marshalls for the clothes or makeup or whatever Marshalls sells that they go there for. And they see an event, they're like, oh, this is nice. They're having an event. I'll go. Sure, why not? I'll go. It's in the middle of the day, they're standing up waiting. And you have the gumption, gall, gusto, audacity to bring out your phone camera and say how these people look homeless. And like they just rolled out of bed. Am I supposed to come in a suit and tie and crown and cap and gown and dress to go stand up in line for a Marshalls event with like 100 other people? Mind you, at influencer events, they don't even be wearing suit and ties and shit. So what did you want them to do? Literally, what did you expect to see? Like fucking Haley Bieber there? What do you think? What did you like? Like, am I crazy for thinking that was just like so mean and hateful and just ugh? Like, am I crazy for that? Because I'm trying to figure out, what did you expect to see at the event? And if you were not fully sure about who would be attending, you could have Googled into it. When brands are having events, they post stuff about it for weeks on end, even months on end, to generate hype. So you could have preventatively Googled and seen like, okay, this is just for like all the regular Marshalls customers, and could have chose to not go. You didn't have to come online and be like every old Joe schmo off the street looking homeless like they just rolled out of bed. Nah, girl, what's that for? Anyways, I'm so sorry, y'all. This video is supposed to be short. I'm looking at it as I'm recording. It's been 10 minutes. So I should shut up now. I should. Actually, wrong. I'm holding you hostage for a little bit longer. Do you remember the like girl of Instagram who was like, I'm so pretty, and people hate the fact that I'm so beautiful and that I know I'm so beautiful, and the whole spiel she went off on, and her like slut shaming women and engaging in purity culture nonsense, and I'm just like, sister, please, like, girl, Miss Girl, Miss Girl, whatever issues you have to work out within yourself, keep that offline, keep that offline. Leave the rest of us regular folk alone. Because the way she sounded, like, just so mean with it, just so mean with it. Like, you can know that you're beautiful, right? You can think that you're beautiful. That's perfectly normal. I don't want people to go around feeling insecure in themselves. No, you know. I would love for you guys, all my followers, to feel beautiful and to love yourself. That's awesome. But to be like, I'm so pretty and beautiful, and I am the standard of beauty, and I know I'm the standard of beauty, and people hate me for it because they just hate to see a pretty girl winning. Okay, now people do have prejudice, not prejudice. People do hold some feelings towards those they find attractive, right? Because it can kind of be like a reverse halo effect. So I can understand that front, right? I can understand where she may be coming from with that. However, to then go on and slut shame women and just say all these things about women dressing like sluts and hoes and all this other stuff. I'm just like, whoa, girl, whoa, and saying how like hookup culture is nasty and sleeping with men is gross, and I don't want to be friends with a man if he can't even buy me a coffee. Friendship is not transactional. Friendship is not transactional. And it's just like, you have the money to buy yourself a coffee, but you still want him to buy you a coffee. But so do you want a friend or do you want a personal piggy bank, a cash wallet? If you want that, that's cool. That's fine. That's okay. But don't put it under the guise of friendship. That's disingenuous and lying. I'm just like the way she would talk about women and body count and this and that, and I'm just like, whoa. Now, like when she goes out in public, people are whispering about her, and guys are trying to do this and that because she's just so pretty. Now, in her videos, right, she's loud as fuck. If I saw her ass recording outside, I would be looking at her because you're yelling, you're booming your voice. When I record my videos on the train, this is why I got this little mic. I can talk to the microphone and be quiet and not be like, and what I got, rah, 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 rah. She's loud. She's a loud girl. I'm not gonna say her name. One, because I don't know it, and two, because I kind of forgot. But if you know who I'm talking about, you know. And I'm just like, you know, like I won't say that it's easy to be pretty, right? Beauty is pain. She did mention like, well, it doesn't have to be pain, but it can be pain. She did mention like getting a nose job and stuff and losing a bunch of weight, right? And as someone who suffers from body dysmorphia myself, I understand, the glow up era and feeling like, okay, now I look so beautiful. I want the world to treat me differently. I want to be treated differently. I want to feel different. I get that. I understand. I can kind of feel where she's coming from, except I've never had surgery, if that wasn't abundantly obvious by how I look. But to just be so hateful towards other women and say they're sluts and hoes and stupid and this and that and roddy rah 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 rah, I didn't like that. But anyway, guys, I guess this will be just a pilot of Lunari Social Hour because of just how long I've been here chatting. So I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Stay positive, and I'll see y'all later. I should come up with a slogan to say at the end of my videos. Anyway, bye, bye, bye.